everybody. This is Casey here tonight to do live tarot. Let me close this curtain. It's too much light. Hold on. There. Hello, everybody. How is everybody tonight? Hello, Exina. Hello, Taylor. Elizabeth. One, two, three, four. Hey, Donna. We'll get you in for sure tonight, hon. I got your message. Hi, Tiff. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? So, if any of you watching are Zephaniah's friends, okay, you guys said you wanted to talk to me. I'm willing to talk to you. But there are some things you need to learn before you start doing tarot for anyone, okay? I may announce this a couple times. I wasn't realizing that there was so many watching that, need to learn the basics, like how to do spiritual protection and grounding. That's the first thing you need to learn when you do anything spiritual. Okay, Exina, what's your question tonight, hon? What the heck? Oh, the other phone's not muted. Sorry, guys. Does Stephen miss you? I've got you on the list, James. I've got room for 2 more people. Are any of you new tonight? I hope you subscribe and come back to see us again. Okay, so I do think he does miss you. But I'm going to tell you this, hon. I want you to work on you while you're separated. Hi, Taylor. Okay. I have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I want you to work on you. I want you to pay attention to your negative self-talk, your belief systems, okay? Because I feel like there's going to be forward movement, that things are shifting in your favor, but I think that you need to work on self-love first, okay? I think that's really important for you to be able to offer love to yourself. Now, did he ghost you? Did he ghost you? Rosewater. Rose is the last free one for tonight. Okay. Did he ghost you, hon? Because I show somebody that's kind of snuck away. There might have been something a little deceptive that was going on, okay? Yeah, he ghosted. So, like I said, work on you. Work on your own negative self-beliefs, okay? I think that he's got a lot going on right now. I think he's trying to sort out where he is and where he's going, okay? But I do think that he will come back. But you know what, hon? If he comes back, don't go back to the same way. Like I said, okay, I want you to work on you. I want you to work on your self-love. So I'm going to recommend, hon, I don't know if you've ever been here before, but we have something called the bubble technique. So any doubts, any statements that he's told you, any negative self-talk that you have, you throw into this bubble, okay? And you clear those statements. It clears the energy. It clears it out of the subconscious mind. It helps you move forward, okay? It helps you manifest what you want. But as you clear these things in yourself, you're also clearing it for him and other people out in the world also, okay? See, Tiffany just posted the bubble technique for you, hon. All you have to do is click on that. It's a 4-minute and 20-second video, and it can change your whole life, okay? So I suggest you read that. And the more the more you work on you, the more you clear your own self-doubts, more you find your own self-love, the healthier this relationship's going to be. But like I said, I think that he has ghosted you, and he's starting to figure out where he is, what's going on, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Okay. Taylor, what's your question, hon? Hi, Priscilla. Okay, what's coming in, love? Yeah, and whatever you can't clear, who does it belong to? Because sometimes as empaths, we pick up other people's feelings and we think it's ours, and it's not. And you can't clear somebody else's thoughts and feelings that you're picking up. Okay? So be aware of that. Thank you, Tiffany, for that. Okay. Rumi, the free list is closed for tonight, but the donation list is open. Okay? But if you want to subscribe, hun, then I will be back Friday night for spiritual talk. Saturday night I went here, but I should be here Sunday night again. And then next week I may not be here at all because I'm doing a psychic fair. Somebody's got me working out of my comfort zone. This is going to be interesting. I've never done a big psychic fair before. Little nervous. Okay, so Taylor, the first card I have is the Three of Swords. This talks about arguments, disputes, separation by distance, some heartache, okay? But this card also tells me that things can be resolved, okay? See, it lightens up on one side. Things can be resolved. People just need to take the time to communicate. Now, there's lots of things from the past that is coming up that needs to be dealt with, okay? I do see a person, okay? Okay. I want you to work on clearing away the past. Again, check out the bubble technique, hon. Okay? Any arguments, disputes you've had that you're playing back in your head, throw those in the bubble. Any negative self-talk that you're telling yourself, put it in the bubble. Any negative things that he has told you or anybody in your life has told you, put it into that bubble and clear it. Okay? Ah. Hi, Midnight. How you doing? Okay? But take it one step at a time. There's lots of things that need to be cleansed and cleared out of here. Like I said, work on yourself. Work out your negativity, your negative self-talk, your belief systems, your points of view about how relationships should be. Okay? Because those are blockages. Is he an earth sign by any chance? Because I do show an earth sign here, not an earth sign. Why am I saying earth sign? I'm looking right at it. I'm thinking fire, and what's coming up is earth sign. This is someone that's, he needs to be a king. He needs to mature up, okay? He needs to, well, he's got through lots of he's going through lots of transformation and change right now. Okay, he's a Virgo. Yeah. Earth, girl, the last 2 months has shifted. I'm looking at something, trying to say that, and something else is coming out of my mouth. It's shifted big time. Okay, but someone very passionate, very caring, somebody that brings excitement to your life. Okay, now take the time to heal. Okay, I want you to have patience. Okay, there's some healing going on emotionally. You know, defining what you want and don't want in your life. But like it says, have patience. There's healing going on, okay? I do show that there is forward movement. There is progress. This card is moving into new shores, new ventures. Could be taking a trip, okay? But it's forward movement. There's lots of cleansing and clearing, lots of healing going on. The thing is, I think that you are taking the time to work on things, to work on healing things, being more patient and stuff. It's like you've taken charge. You are empowered to change things. You are empowered to move forward. Okay. And then I have the apprenticeship card. Okay. This is learning new things, whether it's a new job, new things about relationships, new things about yourself. Okay, kind of stuck in your head a little bit, kind of running things around in your head. But when you start feeling overwhelmed or when you're learning a lot of new things at once, take some time to prioritize a little bit, hon, so it's not so overwhelming, and deal with it one at a time. Okay, does that make sense? But I do, yeah, it looks good. There's lots of healing going on. It doesn't show if you're coming back together or not or anything, if you're separated, but it does show that there's a lot of healing. Take one step at a time. Don't do things the same way you did before, okay? And start cleansing and clearing all that old stuff, okay? Good. Elizabeth Lynn. Midnight. I'm not even going to ask you if you're behaving yourself. I already know you're not. So again, try the bubble technique, hon. It's awesome. It's miraculous. It like I said, it's a 4-minute, 20-second video, and it can change your whole life. It can start clearing all those things. It can start clearing all those past things out of the subconscious mind so you can move forward, okay? I don't know all your vices, Midnight. You guys haven't got it as bad as me. I'm Sun, Moon, Rising, Libra. Everything's Libra. Talk about obsessive balance. Yeah. Yeah, I have to sit down and have a conversation with your wife. Now, don't forget, okay? Don't forget that you should be getting a gift anytime now for the shields, okay? So pay attention to everything that's coming up for your shields. I'm sure your wife's got a few stories that she could tell. Elizabeth. Who's the earth sign in your life, hon? In this one book, I haven't read it all, but it's called One, None, and 100,000. Back in the early 1900s, this man started the book because his wife criticized, or she didn't criticize. She pointed out something about him, and it became an obsession. She says, "Why are you even worrying about?" Okay. She says, "Why are you even worrying about what other people think? Everybody's going to see you differently based on who they are, you know?" So, would everybody please hit the like button so that YouTube will get the videos out, okay? Well, I show a King of Pentacles. Okay, so thank you, Rosewater. Okay, so one of my girlfriends, hold on, Elizabeth, I appreciate your patience, hon. One of my lady friends was going to leave her husband. She gave him the book, Women Are From Venus, Men Are From Mars. And she says, "I won't leave you if you read this book." He didn't say a word through the whole book. And then he told her, he said, "I'm on every one of these pages, aren't I?" And she goes, "Yep." She goes, "That book saved my life." She goes, "Saved my marriage." Okay, so Elizabeth, I have a king of Pentacles. This is someone mature. There might be another earth sign coming in, okay? But this is someone mature, someone long-term stable, okay? And I don't think it's the bodybuilder, but I do think there's a possibility someone coming in, someone around you. And James, what's a Sith? Okay? Could be very successful, but then I have the Nine of Pentacles. This is normally a female. Okay, these could be reversed. Okay, you could be the King of Pentacles. You could be the single person that knows how to manifest what they want. You are ready for this long-term, stable, loving relationship. Okay, but you've planted the seeds for what you want. So, if I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what would that look like? Focus on what it looks like. See it, taste it, feel it, experience it, refine it, release it to the universe, and give thanks for it every day as if you already have it. But this is, take the time to smell the roses. Take the time to enjoy life. Yes, you planted the seeds. See, they're bearing fruit. It's almost time. Okay? Now I have the Knight of Swords. Somebody has gone through lots of transformation and change. Somebody, okay, somebody's coming in quick. Okay, there's going to be rapid communications coming back and forth. But just remember, hon, this is a knight. he needs to prove himself. He needs, whoever this is, he needs to be the king. Okay? This knight needs to turn into this king. You want somebody that's mature, responsible, and that will actually make the commitment, okay? Now, I have the Magician card. The Magician has all the tools and is able to manifest exactly what he wants. And this is pretty much what this is saying too. You have the ability to manifest it. You've already planted your seed. You're waiting for it. But here, it's reassuring you, yeah, you have the tools. Use them. Work with it, okay? But the thing is too, just remember that the Magician has to study and practice every day of his life to be able to manifest exactly what he wants. This bodybuilder may have been just practice and study for you. Every relationship you have teaches you a bit about what you like and don't like in relationships. So every relationship you have helps you build a list in your subconscious mind of what you will and won't accept, okay? Does that make sense, hon? And there is hope, okay? There is some hope. There's some healing here, okay? Now, this is also considered one of the wish cards. What are you putting out to the universe that you want? If you're worrying about things, if you're dwelling on negative things, that's what the universe is going to give you, because that's what it's picking up. Oh, that's what her wish is, so I'm going to give her more of that. So focus on what you want. See it, taste it, feel it, experience it, give thanks for it as if you have it every day. When you give thanks every day, when you ask for it one time, give thanks for it every day. That's showing faith and trust in the universe that it's going to happen, okay? Now, I suggest the bubble technique again, because I do show that there are some regrets over the past, somebody crying over spilt milk. Again, hon, don't look at all the things that have happened in the past, that have hurt, that have broken your heart. I want you to concentrate on how far you have come. Everything that you have gone through has made you the strong, beautiful person that you are now. It's turned you into this woman who knows what she wants and can manifest exactly what she wants. So focus on all those accomplishments, hon. And you're going to draw on this king. Okay? You're going to help him mature from this knight into this king. Good for you. Good for you. Keep at it. So the universe is reassuring you that you're on the right path then. Donna, what's your question, hon? I hope she didn't have to go to bed again. I thought she was upset the other day because I didn't get to her reading, but she's in the United Kingdom. She's on a different time frame than we are. You're welcome, hon. Is anybody else having problems with allergies? Ugh, might have been bad. Donna, are you here, hon? I look like a hot mama tonight. I just got out of the shower. My hair's all over the place. Every time I put lipstick on, you tell me that, Priscilla. Guess I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to keep wearing lipstick. I have never, ever sneezed 20 times in a row until lately. You hear that, Darlene? Start wearing a little lipstick every day and start looking at them guys in the eye. I don't always look like a hot mama. Sometimes I come in here, my hair's really flying all over. Well, I guess we lost Donna again. Maybe she'll come back. James, what's your question? We got the whole family here tonight. Automator, how are you? Yes. Yes, you're on the list, Pinky. Yes, you are. Okay, let's do Pinky next. Yeah, this is, my colors are kind of like turquoise and purples. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so James, you behaving yourself, Automator? Okay, then we do James and then we'll do Pinky. Okay. Okay. Amanda! The free list is closed. Amanda. Amanda, didn't you just have a birthday though? Message me, Amanda. Yeah, well, we can do a reading for your birthday, hon. Okay. I'll do one for Amanda's birthday. But you're going to have to wait a few minutes, okay? Okay, so I'm doing James right now, and then Pinky Lee, Taylor, Rosewater, and Amanda. Oh, okay. So, honey, you've got some stuff to work through. Okay, first cup is the Six of Cups. Okay. This is the Six of Cups. Amanda's come on here like 10 times in a row, and she hasn't got a reading yet. Plus, she just had a birthday, okay? So this is someone or something coming back from the past, or it's a nostalgia longing for something from the past, okay? But, hon, you're stuck in your head. You can't make a choice. You can't make a decision. Shouldn't I? You're stuck in your head. Can't make a choice. Can't make a decision. You're in this mental prison. Okay? You're stuck. But this is a self-made mental prison. Bubble technique, hon. Bubble technique. I'm sure your mother and your sisters have all talked to you about the bubble technique. I know how stubborn you guys can get. You can clear something in like 30 seconds once you learn the technique, okay? Now, if you don't start making changes voluntarily, the universe, okay, the universe is going to step in and shake things up for you. This is something sudden, something shocking that you're not expecting. You've been asking for change, but you're not following through on it. And when you do that, the universe will shake everything up. So it's better for you to make the step, start taking the steps to change things rather than letting the universe shake things up for you. Oh, you're funny. Okay, so James, you know what you want. Okay? I want you to look back. What kind of goals, what kind of things did you have in the past that you wanted to do? Okay, I want you to look back to those. You had dreams, you had goals, you had possibilities, you had things, you had a bucket list that you wanted to do. Okay, maybe it's time to start working on that bucket list. But look, you planted the seeds a long time ago. It takes a long time. It takes a long time for the tree to be mature enough to bear that fruit. It's almost here. But you've got to take the steps forward. You've got to meet the universe halfway, or it's really going to shake things up, okay? Focus on what you want, hon. Okay? Focus on what you want. This is a card of healing. There needs to be some emotional balance. There needs to be some healing. It's okay to feel vulnerable. And I know men are more sensitive than women are. And men are just terrified of feeling vulnerable and rejection. But sometimes you need to feel vulnerable. Yeah. Sometimes you need to feel vulnerable in order for the healing to come in, for the emotional balance to come in, okay? But this is a card of hope. It's a card of focusing on your wishes, okay? I want you to look back to that bucket list, to those dreams that you put out to the universe a long time ago. It's time to start working toward those again and getting out, okay, of this mental prison. Do you have some air sign in your chart, hon? Because this one looks like air chart. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? It's like windshield washers of the mind. And this one is just plain stuck in your head, and it's a mental prison. If you look at her, hon, look. Her feet are not tied. She can stand up. Her hands are chained together. They're tied together, but they're not tied down. She could lift her hands, pull that blindfold up, cut the bindings on her hands off with the swords and get up and walk away. So it's a self-made prison. So try the bubble technique, hon. I'm sure your sisters will jump in and help you with that. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with being more sensitive than women, Midnight. 10 to 4. 10-4. Okay. Pinky, what was your question? Just Coors makes bigger bubbles. Both my exes used to drink Budweiser. Coors is right here in Colorado. It's cool to go on a tour of Coors. And I've been a tour of Budweiser too when they had the big Clydesdales there. That was awesome. Okay, Pinky, you're next, hon. And your question was... I had it on here. Oh, message from Spirit. Okay. You're welcome, hon. Holds more negativity that way. He's never checked his birth chart. Well, Mom, you know what time he was born, don't you? You know what day he was born. You could go in and check for yourself. You don't have to tell him nothing, but it'd be interesting to know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Pinky, you still here, hon? I know you want a message from Spirit. You still here? Okay. So it's Pinky, Taylor, Rosewater, and Amanda. You have 3 placements in Aquarius? Aha. Okay, Pinky, there's some healing going on. Okay, you're coming into some emotional balance, some emotional healing. There's a new day dawning for you. Okay. Have some patience, hun. Have some patience. Look at that. The sun is coming up. Good night, Elizabeth. Have a good night, hun. Thanks for coming. Okay. Look at that. There's a new, yeah. Yeah. A new day dawning. Have some patience. There's some healing going on. Okay. You are coming out of the nightmare, the depression, the anxiety. You're still kind of stuck in your head though. Okay. You've planted the seeds. Now it's time. Now it's time to start focusing on giving gratitude for the seeds that you've already planted, hon. You planted them a long time ago. Go back and pull out all those dreams and stuff that you had, those goals that you had. Start watering them, paying attention to them, giving gratitude for them, visualizing them growing and expanding. Okay? Because you are going through, okay, you are going through some major transmutation. I feel like you're upending your whole life. Like you're just changing everything. Is that making sense, hon? So you're ending a lot of things and you're transforming a lot of things. Okay? So you're changing from one state to another. Okay? Now, you are moving toward exactly what you want. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are gifts from the universe. This is a new start, a new beginning. Something that's successful, long-term, stable. Okay? Look at how big that pentacle is. Okay? So pentacles to me are all aspects of life. Relationships, love, money, stability, security, your thoughts, your jobs. They're everything. Okay? So you have new beginnings in this. And then look, we have another new beginning. Okay? This is probably new beginnings in your thoughts, your goals, your spirituality, where you want to go. Okay? You have it all coming in, hon. Okay? Are you going to allow it? So focus on your bucket list. Start giving gratitude for it as if you already have it. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? Okay, Layan, the free list is closed for tonight, hon. Yay. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome, hon. But you're going through lots of changes. Girl, you are ready for these new beginnings, okay? Look at that. 2 aces. You've got new beginnings on all kinds of new levels, okay? Did you have to threaten to throw her out to get your money, hun? Or did you just put it out to the universe? Okay, Rosewater wanted to know in career work. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Rosewater wants to know about career job. So we have Rosewater and Amanda. Love and light to you too, hun. And we're all going to send kisses to your kids. And you guys kind of let me know what your schedule is sometime next week so we can get together on the so we can get together on the shields and see how everybody's doing. So let me know what your schedules are, okay? Because Saturday and Sunday during the day I'll be gone. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Okay, so the free list is closed for today, hon, but the donation list is open. Are you a little bit behind us, Pinky? Kimberly, if you're not subscribed, if you subscribe, you'll be notified when I come on to do readings. Friday night we'll be doing, you just put it out to the universe. Good for you. Amazing how that works, isn't it? Okay, rose water. Yes. Wow. Okay, so just be aware, Pinky, that you were a little bit behind us, okay, hon? Okay, so Rosewater, I'm showing that you are going through major transformation and change. Okay. You're changing from one state to another. Okay, Kimberly, just let me know where you're going to donate, okay, hon? So this was the ending of something, the beginning of something new. It's changing from one state to another. Okay? And this is a major life lesson. In fact, you've got 4 out of 6 of these cards are major life changes, okay? Now, pay attention to your intuition and your knowing. Okay? Watch your negative self-talk. Watch any negativity that comes up. Pay attention to it. Don't push it away. Take the time to talk to it and deal with it. Okay? Use the bubble technique. I would also I would also read the book, The Dark Side of the Light Chaser, son. Okay? That's a very healing book for everybody. I tell everybody to read that. It's a life-changing book, okay? Now, I have the 6 of Wands. Whatever's going on, this is forward movement. This is victory. This is celebration. This is people recognizing your talents, gifts, and abilities. Okay, Cash App. Okay. Because I turned my phone off because my ringtone went off one night and they pulled my video off of YouTube. Okay? So they're going to recognize your gifts and talents and abilities. They're going to recognize how awesome you are. Now, I have the Empress card. Be grounded, be humble, be in touch with gratitude. Okay? You are pregnant with possibilities. You have all these possibilities. Okay? I got it, Kimberly. Thank you, hon. And then I have the Lover's card. The Lover's card talks about choices. It's not just about relationships. It's talking about going for what you love. Okay? Look at this. What do you love? Don't go after something that's an illusion. Don't go after something that you think that you might love. Go after what you love, hon. Does that make sense? And then I have the Three of Cups. Okay, this is telling me that you will be happy with the choices and decisions you make if you just go for what you love, okay? Does that make sense? So start asking the universe questions. So sit down and write a list. Write down all the things that you love, and then write the pros and cons about each one. That'll help. Ask the universe questions. What direction should I go? There's another one too. You can ask your body questions. If you sit and you get real quiet and you relax and you think about something you love, your body will relax. It will feel so good. And then think about something that makes you not happy and see where your body tenses up. That's the difference between your yes and no. Okay? So sit down and ask your body, okay, this makes me happy. But which would make me happier? This one? Okay, go back to relaxing. This one? See how your body responds, honey. A lot of times your body will tell you things before your mind and your heart will. And if you keep asking the universe questions, it'll help you clarify. Just like one of the girls earlier, one of her problems resolved because she put it out to the universe. Okay, does that make sense, hon? Yeah. Okay, so Kimberly did a donation, so I'm going to do her real quick and then we'll do Amanda. Okay. You're welcome, Rosewater. I hope you come back again, hon. Okay, Kimberly. And thank you for your donation, Kimberly. Okay. Wow. So, is there a competition going on here? Yeah, I called Taylor a couple times. She's never answered. So, I kind of feel there's some competition with Johnson. Okay, but I don't feel like it's a woman. Is it possibly a child or a job? Does that make sense, hon? Am I running behind tonight? Okay. He's long distance. Okay, so I have the Queen of Cups. This is someone who is offering a cup of love. Okay? But then I have the King of Wands. Okay, this is someone very loving, caring, gentle, nurturing, very sensitive, offering a cup of love. And then I have this King of Wands. He's going through lots of transformation and change at this point. But as somebody that's very passionate, very caring, this is somebody that's very enthusiastic about life, okay? But then I have this Queen of Pentacles. This is why I was asking if there's another person in the picture. Because this would be like a water sign. This would be an earth sign. This would be a fire sign. Okay? But this is someone who's long-term, prosperous, abundant, knows how to manifest exactly what she wants. Have you met him in person? Now, I have the High Priestess. This talks about secrets. It talks about things going on behind the picture that you don't know anything about. I do think this was a fated relationship. I kind of feel it's almost like it's a test. Is this making sense? Okay. So there's lots of things going on you don't know about, okay? But somebody's stuck in their head. Should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? What should I do about this? Okay? Windshield washers of the mind. But I have the Six of Cups. Okay? The Six of Cups is something or someone that comes back from the past. Or it could be a situation, not necessarily a person, it could be a situation, or it could be the longing for something that that happened in the past. It may be a past life relationship. That might be why you're so drawn to him, okay? Because this could also be, to me, the Akashic records. This is somebody from a past life relationship, okay? Now, your advice is the world. So you're an earth sign. He's an earth sign and you're the fire sign. Okay. So there's, okay, so if I look at it that way, with that, okay, because that would still have the Queen of Cups in there offering a cup of love, okay. This card is the World card. This means there's a completion. You've learned lots of lessons. You're ready to start all over again. You're cleaning up the last of the energy. Okay. Just be careful, hon. Just be careful. Is there any possibility of him coming to the States? Okay, so he is ready to see you. Okay. But this is a completion. Okay, learning lessons, learning things about each other. Okay, ready to start all over again. Okay. And I have the Eight of Cups. Now, this talks about something coming in quickly. If he's coming to see you, it might be a little quicker than you think. Just don't send him any money. Okay? Don't send him any money. Okay? Because follow your intuition and follow your knowing, hon. I can't help feeling that there's more going on here that you think. But please don't send him any money. If he's going to come and see you, then he needs to get here on his own, okay? Because I really do think that there's somebody else in the picture. Does he have kids? See, it just doesn't feel right. If he can get over here on his own, then fine. But please do not send him any money. Does this make sense, hon? I just think there's more going on than what you know. Yeah. Well, if it annoys you when you're trying to communicate on video chat, just think how it might be when he's physically here. And I wouldn't commit yourself to anything until you guys meet and spend some time together. But please do not send him any money. Okay? Were you thinking about taking some time to go see him? Amanda wanted to know about love. Okay? Yeah. There's just something going on with that situation that you don't know anything about, okay? But yeah. He can't come here. And he wants you to go down there. Amanda, what the hell, girl? I just put all the cards back in separate places. That's funny, it's in here twice. So he wants you to go down there, Kimberly. Don't send him any money. And I would be leery of, I don't know. It's just something wrong with the situation, hon. Amanda, first card up is the High Priestess. Is this going to be the card of the night? That's okay, Jason. We know you're here in spirit, hon. High Priestess. Lots of things going on you don't know about, okay? Dancing to the secrets of the universe. I think whatever's going on, okay, if you're going to go see him, hon, make sure that you take somebody with you, okay? Don't go down there by yourself. Don't go by yourself. Take somebody with you. Make sure somebody knows where you are at all times, okay? Yeah, definitely in spirit. Yes, Jason. Okay, Amanda. There's something karmic going on. Okay. He can't. Okay. So you've got a karmic relationship that you need to deal with, Amanda. Okay? You're dealing with some karmic stuff. Okay? And see, recognition, forward movement. Okay? But this is usually somebody seeing who you are. I think that you're, so that makes sense. That would be you seeing what he's doing. Okay? So I have the King of Cups. Okay, that's usually someone that's mature, loving, caring, sensitive. Okay, has deep emotions, but they may seem like, yeah. I think this is you. Okay? I think this is you. I don't think this is him. I think this is you. You know, you're the loving, caring, gentle, sensitive one. You are offering the love, okay? But again, stuck in the head, can't make a choice, can't make a decision. Lots of conflict. Yeah. And then we have the Empress, okay? Be yourself, loving, gentle, kind. No, this is for Amanda, hun. Okay? Pregnant with possibilities. And what's interesting, okay, so we have the High Priestess to start out with, then we've got the Empress. You've got so much potential, so much opportunities here, okay? But this is a call to awaken. The Judgment card. It could be a renewal, revisiting things. Could be a reconciliation or a renewal. But I think this is a call to awaken and revisit the whole situation, okay? And then again, okay, it's in here twice. Six of Wands. Victory, celebration, recognizing who the person is, whether it's you. I think that this is causing you to do a lot of soul searching. You're recognizing what he's doing, but at the same time, you're waking up and you're starting to see the truth of the situation, okay? And you're acknowledging who you are, and that's this Empress, okay? And you deserve to be treated better. Does that make sense, hon? Jason, I thought you were working. Yep. We're all, and has the last 2 months been a little more intense, Amanda? Okay, Tiffany, what's your question tonight, hon? Just make sure you pay attention, hon. You too, hon. So I'm going to bring it in because any friends of Zephaniah's that are watching, you could message me. There are some things you need to know about doing tarot. And the first things you need to know is how to do grounding and protection. Okay, that's the first thing you need to know. So if you guys want to message me, we can do a Zoom call. So I'm trying to get the message out there because I was in shock. My niece said my nephew walked in to a house and his friends were watching me on their TV do readings. And he goes, "That's my aunt." And they said, "Well, can you introduce us?" And he says, "Yeah, she's nice. I'll talk to them." But they've got to know, some of the little rules. You've got to have grounding protection. You've got to have integrity, no control, manipulation and stuff. So, yeah. If they're going to learn, and they're going to learn with or without me, if they're going to learn, then they need to learn the right way. Yeah, so if they're listening, they can message me or they can tell Zeph to call me. Does that make sense? Let me clear the energy off these real quick, Tiff. You can't just jump into doing tarot readings. You've got to have that spiritual protection, and the circase technique works really good. Good. Oh, getting rid of all that baggage, huh, Darlene? Yeah. But you know how to put spiritual protection and grounding up, though, don't you, Tiff? At least I hope so. Yeah. Hold on. I'm just trying to get through these. Clear the energy. Yeah. Now, Tiffany, if you could just, Darlene, if you could get your son to do some of those techniques. And like I said, you're his mom. You could always look at his chart. I'm just curious what his chart says about him now. I bet he's got some earth sign in there. Come on. Yeah, the cards got kind of heavy, so. Look at that, the Empress twice in a row. So how's everybody's week been? Now, I'll be here Friday night, but I won't be here Saturday, and I don't know if I'll be here Sunday night. And then I'll be here next Wednesday, but the next weekend is when I'm doing the psychic fair. So I won't be here the next weekend. So I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. And we do have another feminine archangel to work on this Friday night. Come on, why are they so heavy? Clear. Cool. Are they on spring break this week, or were they on spring break last week? Poor Austin, we were doing readings and we were just being bombarded with all these kiddos on spring break. Okay. Yeah, we'll get Jason on the list. Okay. Poor Austin was getting so frustrated the other night, and I told him, quit worrying about who's coming on, just let me take care of it. My week's just, I've been puttering around and doing gardening and clearing first chakra stuff. I'll have to post the video for the first chakra stuff to start cleansing things. I think you've made a choice. Yeah, my mind is stuck on the first card, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is forward movement, decisions being made in your favor. I think you've made some choices. I think you've made some decisions for yourself. What's better for you? Okay. You're ready for a clean slate, a new beginning. I think girl, are you ready to kick all these guys to the curb? Okay. I think you're ready for a break. You're ready to cut them all out. You're feeling kind of defensive right now. Okay. And I think these guys are bringing up a lot of stuff that you weren't aware of, that you were carrying around. Okay. There's some kind of negative beliefs. Is that what you decide? Yeah, because I feel like you've made a decision to take a break and stay away from everybody, okay? I think that you're dealing with some of the negative stuff that's come up around these guys, okay? But you're done carrying everybody else's stuff. You're gathering up your resources and walking away from everybody's situations. There's still a couple pathways open to you, okay? Who are the other potentials? Girl. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, mover and shaker, okay? Going through lots of transformation and change, deciding what you want and don't want. You're going out and you're taking charge of everything and you're making things happen, okay? But yeah, I just feel like you walked away from all of them right now. Yeah. And you're just taking a break. So deal with the stuff that's come up, okay? Deal with the stuff that's came up. I had a bad dream last night, and I don't normally have bad dreams. That was weird. Just clearing away a lot of shit. A lot of shit in my dream. That was something else. Of course they did. And you're very defensive at this point. So, you know what? Let them treat you like a queen. Let them show who they are. Let them show what they want in a relationship. And just be the queen that you are, hon. You know, it's like this by you backing off, okay? By you backing off, it's gonna start separating the men from the boys. Okay, does that make sense? Darlene, what's your question, hon? Isn't that funny how that works? Yeah. So I closed. Okay. So I've twice now closed the door on my twin flame. This time I locked it. This time I locked it. So we'll see if that shifts anything. And then I had all that. Oh, that was weird dreams last night. Of course, I was dreaming reading a book about a rejected prince before I went to bed. It was just a little love story, and I think that was reflected in the dream too. So, yeah. Is Darlene still here? Or Priscilla? And Jason will be back when he can. Yeah. Yeah, because I closed the door before and I didn't think about it. He opened it up. So this time I locked it. And make sure you take the key out. I don't think Priscilla is here. Okay, so it's funny you and Tiffany are both asking about the next 2 weeks. Darlene, did you feel a lot lighter after you threw that baggage away? I'm just I feel lighter that I'm letting go of a lot of stuff. Okay, Twin Flame's still around, doesn't know what he wants, trying to hang on to what he already has. Okay. The observer, the quiet one. Okay. Holding the sword of truth and clarity, observing, watching again, pay attention. Actions speak louder than words. And right now, twin flames are not doing anything nice. Okay. Trying to hold on to what they already have, not open to giving and receiving. It's like everything's there, but they're not open to giving or receiving at this point, okay? But I do show that a new day is dawning. Yeah, this is yours, Darlene. Okay? This is your reading, hon. Look at this. A new day is dawning. There's a shift in energy. There's a new energy coming in for you. I don't think it's twin flame, though. Okay? I don't think it's, but look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. A new day. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. And it's coming quick. Still kind of stuck in your head, but you have planted some seeds for what you want. Okay? It's taken some time. It's starting to grow, and it's almost to the harvest. Okay? But see, I have an emperor here. Okay? I have an emperor here coming in. You may have a new guy coming in, hon. Somebody better. Because when the twin flame won't step up, sometimes the universe will bring us in something better. Just make sure, okay, this guy has a lot of responsibility. Could be a father. Could be like your father in some aspects, okay? Has a lot of responsibility now. Aries is an emperor, okay? Yeah, I don't pay attention to that because, and I did some readings for somebody on Sunday, one of my step grandchildren, and he says, well, they got us confused because they were telling us, you know how the old time readers tell you, well, the Queen of Cups is light haired, blue eyes, and they didn't have anybody in their life like that. And I said, I don't go by the hair color and sign and stuff. I go by the characteristics of the card, you know, what they're like and stuff. But this is somebody that has a lot of responsibility. Now just watch. Okay, now just remember, Darlene, you have control over how people treat you. So set them boundaries. Okay, set them boundaries about what is acceptable and not acceptable in a relationship. Okay? And I want you to be that manifestation queen. Look at that. You've gone through so much transformation and change, hon. Take the time to smell the roses. I want you to take time with this guy. You don't have to do anything fast. Okay? Take your time. Just be yourself and just relax and enjoy yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anybody, hon. You're a queen. You're a manifestation queen, okay? But look at this. You have planted those seeds, okay? And somebody is coming in. Does that make sense? Are you going to allow it, or are you going to be stuck in the past? I think that that's one of the things that you've let go of, is being stuck in the past and being stuck in that pattern of waiting for someone that's not making the effort to move forward. You know, and that's what I'm doing too. Yeah. But I think the twin flame this time is showing up as the King of Swords. I don't think it's twin flame this time. I think it's the universe bringing in somebody different. Just be open. Be open, Darlene. That may be exactly what you need in order to wake up, you know, to wake up the twin flame also. But in this instance, I think it's somebody else. Just be open to something different. Even if this emperor turns out to be a good friend. Okay. Casey, how are you? Yeah. As soon as Tiffany got interested in somebody else, then all of a sudden the twin flames started coming back. And now she's stepping away from all of them, and she says she's like a magnet. Oh. How are you doing tonight, Casey? Oh, did you? I was going to message you today. Did you do those pictures for your mom? I would like to see those. I would like to see your pretty pictures. Oh my gosh, girl. Yeah. Casey, what's your question tonight, hon? I would like to see your pictures that you did for your mom. Did you do them? Or did you chicken out? And have you tried the challenge for the egg picture yet? What the actual hell is going on? Ooh. Okay. Still shading? Yeah. Make sure you try to get all of those pictures in there, all those colors, from total black to white. And the only true black pencil for shading is a Strathmore number 8. That's the only pencil that will get true black. He's an Aquarius too? Yeah. Okay. What the actual hell is going on for Casey? Yeah, it's a challenge to do one of those egg pictures, hon. Okay. All work stuff? Oh my gosh. But you never answered. Did you do those flowers for your mother? I would like to see those. Oh, okay. So Sunday's the new moon. Sunday's the new moon. You gave them to her. You didn't take a picture? You silly goose. Okay, so since this last full moon, this last full moon, people have been, crazy. Just crazy. I fully understand. Okay, I'm doing Casey's reading right now, hon. Do what you got to do, Jason. It's going to take a few minutes, okay? Okay. So I kind of get the feeling that a lot of people's shadow side is coming out. Does that make sense, hon? Okay, I've already got your cards laid out, Casey. It's almost like people's shadow side is coming out, okay? I kind of feel you just got to kind of keep your head down and stay out of all of it. Let everybody go through everything that they need to go through. This is a time of a lot of clearing and cleansing, okay? So the first card up is the Temperance card. They've yeah. There's a lot of shadow stuff coming up, okay? So lots of healing. Have some patience, okay? Lots of healing going on. There's lots of passions coming up. Things that have been, it's like things that have been hidden, the shadow side of stuff. I know you're not mean, Casey. You're not mean, okay? But look at this. Lots of healing going on. It's bringing up a lot of stuff that people need to deal with, okay? It's okay for you to be in hermit mode. And I was telling you this before I even saw this card, okay? Take some time to go within and stay out of other people's drama right now. Just stay centered, okay? Just stay centered. Stay out of everybody's drama. Just remember, if they ask you for help, then you help them. But if not, just listen to what they're saying, okay? And that's a hard thing to do. Sometimes they just want somebody to listen to them. And then if you give them advice and they just want somebody to listen to, then they're going to resent you for it. So it's okay to internalize yourself for the moment. Like I said, there's lots of healing going on. There's lots of passions coming out, okay? And it's funny because all three of these cards on the top row are all major arcana. These are major lessons for everybody, okay? Yeah. But it's like things are trying to come into balance right now. Okay? So what you can do for the situation is you could visualize some green around everybody and pink. That's healing and God's love, okay? It might help them with some situations, okay? But here's your justice card. There needs to be a balance. People are not seeing what's going on. So take it easy, hun. Stay centered. It's okay to stay centered and go within, okay? Hi, Priscilla. But like I said, there's a balance that's being worked out. We're moving out of the winter energies into the spring energies. So we're moving from the darkness into the light, and we're also working toward a balance. I know, hon. I know. So it's okay. So this full moon was a super moon. Yeah, you're moving and shaking people soon. This was a super moon, and it's going to affect people for the next 6 months. So just be aware that you might be putting up with this for about 6 months. Again, it's okay to go within, stay centered, but you can still shine your light because you are a mover and shaker. Okay, you are somebody that makes things happen. But honey, you're working on a whole different reality than these people are. The last 2 months has been major energy shifts, and people are not handling it well. We have gone from a level 5 to a level 10. Okay? And Casey, I am an air sign. That's okay. You can be a mover and shaker from fourth or fifth dimension. Okay? Now, here's your wish card. What are you putting out there? Okay? What are you putting out there? If I think I'm seriously no, you're not crazy because you're not the only one. Girl, I've got things happening. I'm trying to tell Tiffany something the other night. I'm trying to say Tiffany. Tiffany. I'm looking at the word Tiffany on the screen, and what comes out of my mouth is Jason. I said, wait a minute, am I having a stroke or something? Because that's not what I'm trying to say. I was scared for a second. And Tiffany messaged me later that clicked something for her. It's like no matter what I tried to say, and that's like I said something earlier. I was doing a reading for somebody earlier, and I'm looking at fire sign, and I'm saying I'm saying earth sign, and it clicked for her. It's not just you, hun. It's not just you. Energy is shifting, things are changing, things are moving, the energy level. So ask for extra protection for your empathic world and your dream world, okay? And for your work world. Ask for extra protection and see if that doesn't calm down some of it. Because that's something that's come up. Yeah, it's getting stronger. It's getting stronger. I'm telling you, the energy shifted the last 2 months. So, and the super moon could affect the next 6 months. So this may be coming from the end of March to the end of September. So have some patience, okay, hon? But focus on, keep being you, okay? You are the mover and shaker. You're the one that's positive. You can alleviate some of the shifts that people are going through your positivity and you holding the light for them, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Focus on that. Just be Casey. Loving, caring, nurturing, awesome, the movers and shaker, okay? The more you hold the energy, yeah. It's going to all come back as recognition for you. And I know you don't do it for recognition, but the universe I think the universe is going to reward you for this. But yeah, hold the light for people, okay, hon? So I have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Again, everybody's squirrely. It's the little squirrel in the cage. It's running and running and running and running. Everybody, yeah. It's going to, I think it's the next 6 months, hon. I think because this is long-term, slow-moving energy. And people are going to be squirrely for a while, okay? Yeah, because that was a super moon. That means the energy is going to affect us for the next 6 months. Now, just be who you are, hun. Just be the mover and shaker you are, because there's going to be arguments, there's going to be disputes, and here you are, okay? Only in this instance, hun, I think that you're going to have to step back a little bit, because I think some people are going to have to deal with their own stuff that's coming up right now. Okay, you can't do everything for everybody. Okay, you can't do everything for everybody. You're going to have to step back and let some people take responsibility for their own trauma and drama. It's like some of this stuff needs to come out and be as recognition. It's almost like it's a funny expression. It's almost like they're cleaning out the stable. Does that make sense? It's like management needs to be aware of some things. But the thing is, you need to quit carrying everybody's burdens. Okay? This is coming out of the nightmare, the depression, the anxiety. This is setting boundaries. It's real important for you to set boundaries, hon. Now, your advice, okay? Your advice is it's like a wake up call for you too. Okay, so, and this is something I tell people. Some people are awake. Okay? Some people are awake. We're awake. We're aware of some of the dynamics that play in the universe, and other people are not. Okay? The thing is, some people are just here to be supporting players, and some people are here to waken up. Maybe it's time, it's almost like maybe it's time for some people that are not yet awake to wake up. But you're going to see a lot of people that are the supporting actors. It's almost like they don't have a consciousness and they're still playing out the old paradigm. Okay? They didn't come in awake like us. They're just supporting actors. You know how they show on Star Trek the hologram, where you go in and you program in the computer what you want to play out? The people in the hologram are not real. They're just the supporting actors. So I think that's a lot of what's going on right now. And I think we need to be aware of that, okay? This is revisiting things. This is awakening to things, okay? All you can do is sit back and hold the light for them and watch everybody go through everything, okay? And then I have the Page of Swords. This is part of your advice. It's a time to awaken. It's to pay attention to what's going on, okay? But this is rapid communication going back and forth, but it can also be you just standing back and observing and watching everything that's going on. You can't affect the outcome. Yeah, that's part of enlightenment. It's not, yeah, some people are coming into enlightenment, but hon, a lot of us are going through ascension. A lot of people are going through ascension. We're moving from a level 5 to a level 10 right now. Okay? But a lot of people are being called to awaken. That's what's, see? They're being called to awaken. It's time for you to observe this. Okay? This is the apprenticeship card. Okay? You may be one to help people get through this enlightenment. Casey, you may be here to be a teacher. I can just hear you. No. But this is the apprenticeship card. Okay? I knew you were going to say I could just hear you. Or you could be, okay, movers and shakers are people that also guide people to the people they need to get to. Okay? I'm here. Leon's there. Okay? There are people that are going to need. Girl, I freaked out because I was talking to my niece. She messaged me Sunday. Yeah. And she asked me for a reading, and she told me, she says, my son went to his friend's house. He walked in and they were watching me do readings on their TV screen. I said, what the hell? I was in shock. And he goes, that's my aunt. And they said, can you introduce us? We want to learn tarot. Well, yeah, if you're going to talk to me, you're going to learn more in tarot. Yeah, they're looking for answers. But see, you're one of the movers and shakers. You're one of the resource people. You can direct people to where they need to go. You don't have to personally teach people, but you may be the person that designates the people that they need to talk to. You understand what I'm talking about? But see, this is the apprenticeship card. Learning new things, I really think this is you observing, okay? Everybody's awakening, and you're going to be a resource person for them, okay? So just have some patience. But if yeah, yeah. But what's happening? But are you not okay? Do you not find that sometimes you have the resources for people and they didn't even think to ask you? And then when they did ask you, you had all the answers right at your fingertips. You're a resource person. I have a tendency to be that too. Sometimes they ask me something and I already know exactly who they need to talk to or where to go. Does that make sense, hon? As if I don't have enough responsibility, but it's a time of awakening, hon. So something's clicking. Yeah. I love you too, hon. I hope that helped. Leon, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Casey, for being here, hon, and thank you for letting me read for you, okay, hon? We all love you, Casey. We miss you when you're not here. Good. Jason, you still here, hon? You ready for your reading? If you're not ready, hon, I'll go ahead and do Priscilla. If your third eye just opened. Awesome. I'm glad I could be a contribution to that. Okay. What's your question, Jason? Her third eye just opened. That is so funny. And my oldest daughter, okay, today's Wednesday. Monday morning, my oldest daughter had a bad dream about being laid off. She says it was so disturbing. Okay, your stomach hurts. Ugh. Okay, she was so disturbed by the dream, she almost woke her husband up in the middle of the night, right? She gets up for work. She's working 8:30 in the morning. They call her and they tell her that she's being laid off. She goes, Mom, I couldn't believe it. She says, I dream about it all night, and then they called and told me. So I'm telling you, things are changing. Things are accelerating. Okay, what is going on with... Oh, so you and her are finally going to meet up, hon? That's good, though. Priscilla, who does that belong to? Who does it belong to? Wow. You can't tell me none of you haven't been going through some weird synchronicities also. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Jason, are you using the bubble technique? What's going on? Okay. There's... Jason, first card up is the Eight of Wands. Okay? There's a shift in energy. There's a fast-moving energy coming in, okay? Does this woman seem like she's a take charge kind of person? Okay, this might be you. This is a father figure, someone with a lot of responsibility, okay? Do you have a tendency to like to take charge of things, hon? But this is Emperor. It could be you just tapping. That's interesting because look, here's the Emperor and right directly under it is the Empress. Okay? They're right next to each other. Now the thing is, so we have something swift, something moving in. Sometimes these are called the wands of love. Okay, then we got the Emperor, father figure, a lot of responsibility. Okay. But you've planted the seeds for what you want a long time ago. And the harvest is almost here. So I do think this is beneficial, hon. Okay. Jason, what percentage of that feeling is yours? What percentage of that feeling that she is lying to you is yours? I feel like it's not yours. There might be a little tiny bit of a fear in there, but I think you're drawing it in. I think that's something that you need to put in the bubble. Okay? Pay attention to that self-talk. Pay attention to the shadow side. Okay? I thought I heard a wolf out here. I was going to say. But I almost feel, yeah. I feel like that's a past fear, but you're drawing it in more from other people, okay? Who does it belong to? Put it in the bubble. And then see how it feels, okay? But pay attention to the intuition, pay attention to the knowing, pay attention to the self-talk, okay, hon? But like I said, I have the Empress, someone loving, caring, nurturing, pregnant with possibilities. And then the Emperor. These are divine. Your baby Woodstock eating. This can be a divine couple. Okay? These could be twin flames. But what I find interesting, hon, is I have the Six of Cups twice. Okay? In this one, okay, it's nostalgia, longing for something that you haven't had for a long time. It may be a need to go in and talk to your own inner child. But you are looking for that closeness. You are looking for that connection. Okay? In this one, look at the brightness in this one. Again, something from the past or someone from the past coming back. But look, this time it's bringing light. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Okay? Compared to this one, you may be dealing with two people. You may be dealing with a situation and a person. But this one, look, there's a butterfly. That's transformation. That's cycles of life. Is it the egg stage? Is it the larva stage? Is it the cocoon stage? Or is it the butterfly stage? They're all stages of life. You know, where are you at in life? This may have been, see, I don't see a butterfly in this one at all. I see a kitty cat. I see a rabbit. Rabbits can deal with fears. Cats can represent ancient knowledge. But there's a frog in here also that represents some clearing, okay? But in this one, look at how beautiful that is. There's a kitty cat looking at the flowers. There's a couple little mice. Can talk about being stuck in your head a little bit. Put it in the bubble. And there's a rabbit. Deal with the fears, honey. But there's fertility in there. And look at the butterflies. Again, there's a frog. But these cups are full. Look at the sunflowers. The sunshine in the background. This is a new day, a new dawn, okay? Start clearing anything that comes up from the past that brings up that fears. Like you said, she's being painful and feel like she's lying to you, okay? Put it all into the bubble and ask what percentage of what I'm feeling is mine. Send it back. Because I think that it's bringing up stuff, but yet at the same time, yeah. Look at that. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. I want you to feel that childlike joy again, hon. Does that make sense? She wants it all over, but you don't believe her. Yeah. Well, something's coming in order to be shifted. Okay? Because it's gone from this mediocre to this bright, sunshiny energy, you know? So we'll see. Hang in there, hun. Start clearing all those fears that come up for yourself, because I think that's what's coming up, okay? What kind of question you got tonight, Priscilla? The only thing you can do, you can't do anything for her. All you can do is clear your own fears and energy. Okay, the bubble blew up in your hand, but did it clear the energy? That's the important thing. If it blew up, that had to be pretty intense stuff, I would think, hon. But that's okay if it blew up as long as it cleared the energy. So it did clear it? Okay. When is she coming, Jason? I went on Dr. What's his name? One of Austin's friends, Dr. something, and I asked, "You see anything coming in my love life?" He pulled up the 10 of Cups. It's like one card, 10 of Cups. I said, "Okay, somebody's coming, but when?" That's so funny. Divine timing. I know, hon, and you know you can always reach out. Me and Tiffany are here, and Priscilla's here. You know, And I'm starting to do my cards, and they're telling me somebody's coming in too. Oh. Okay. I want you to clear your defensiveness. I want you to clear your indecision. There is somebody coming in. Yeah, we're all here for you. Okay. You still working on the self-love? I think it's important for you to work on the self-love. Big stuff coming up as well. Ugh. Yeah. So you've got to be there for everybody else. It's like you got to get through all this stuff before you can get down to you, right? So work on the self-love. Work on the clearing things. Work on the negative self-talk, hun. Okay, work on being this woman that manifests exactly what she wants. Take the time to smell the roses. How are your teeth doing anyway, Priscilla? Okay, how are you feeling? I know Jason's still healing. But take the time to focus on your gratitude, and I know you're doing that. Take the time to smell the roses, okay? I want you to look at all the ways that you're being defensive. Okay, if somebody says something to you, are you kind of prickly lately? And a butterfly was following you today. Cool. Okay, when somebody says something, do you catch yourself being a little bit prickly? It's like you're defensive. It's like you're taking everything personal right now. Does that make sense? And again, didn't we get this last time? You're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Hun, if you want something to happen, make it happen. No, tell me. Yeah. Okay. If you want something to happen, make it happen. You need to quit being defensive. You need to get out of your head. I want you to do something every day that's past your comfort zone. Look at me jumping in next weekend. Oh, in a week and a half, I'll be doing a psychic fair. That is past my comfort zone. You have no idea. Do something that's out of your comfort zone, one step at a time, okay? And as you start dealing with those fears, yeah, there's somebody that's going to come in quickly. Yeah. Look for the truth and the clarity in the situation. Look at all the transformation and change that you've gone through, okay? Give somebody an opportunity to communicate with you. If you like somebody, if you think somebody's cute, make it happen. We've got to get out of that mindset that we have to wait for them to make the move. Be this powerful woman that knows how to manifest things, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Okay, so the free list is closed for tonight, Ruth. Thank you for liking and subscribing, but the free list is closed for tonight. So we have donations and spiritual talk tonight. Now, if you're subscribed, then you will be notified when... Okay, I will be back on Friday night for spiritual talk. I should be back on Sunday night unless something comes up, because I'm going down to Denver on Saturday. But I should be back Sunday night for readings, okay? So, Priscilla, pull in that purple tornado. Pull in that purple tornado and start, everybody that's having thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts, pull in that purple tornado and start pulling out the old stuff and the self-doubt and stuff too, okay? Yeah. So it'll be, yeah. I think the next 5.5 months is going to be interesting. Oh, that'll be cool. Put it in a suitcase and throw it into the violet flame like your mom did. Okay, that sounds good, hon. But I don't know. I think I things have shifted with my twin flame. I'm just, yeah, stepping away from the whole situation, doing my own thing. Yeah. But with these, like I said, with the energy shifts, ask for your body, your physical body, spiritual body, mental body, spiritual bodies to all align with the energetic shifts and changes that are going on, planetary and ascension wise. Ooh, that could be why you had the Ace of Cups also. But the more you work on, the more you work on loving yourself, though, hun, the healthier relationships you're going to bring in. And right now, I'm just focusing on my little dog. That's the only one in my life right now that I have to answer to. Yes, 6'11". Now my friend Valerie was like 5'4", and her husband was 6'7". They had 6 boys, and the youngest one was 6'9", I think it was. Ooh, he could just pick you up like a doll and carry you under his arm, huh? So my youngest daughter is 5'5", and her husband is 6'4", and she's short and chunky, and he's tall and skinny. Yes, the free list is closed for tonight, hun, but the donation list is open. So it's interesting to watch the dynamics. All I said, Priscilla, was he can pick you up and carry you under his arm. I was not being naughty. So Priscilla's the one that's being naughty. Oh no. Yeah. Just take your time and get to know him, hun. Take your time and get to know him. I think that's really important right now for all of us to take our time. Yeah. I think that things have shifted enough that, yeah, we need to slow things down a little bit. Now I'm tired. Good. Did you eat your hamburger? I'm surprised your brother came back on, Priscilla. The man's got to want to heal. Okay. I'm surprised he came back on because I don't think he's really open to what we do. So that's interesting. Hi, Sherry. How are you tonight, hon? So yeah. Well, like I said, I was surprised he had me do a reading tonight. Yeah. I'm good. You too, hon? Yeah, exactly. I want an emotionally available person open to commitment, stable, loving, caring, committed, loves my children, loves me as much as I love him, you know. He thinks I'm super accurate. Well, I'm just surprised that he came back on because he freaked out the first time. He just got to get out of his head. He's got to be open. Okay, like your mom and I were talking about, he's not open to any healing work at this point in time. He's got to want to heal. That's the thing. You know, I could go out there and make money doing all the healing work on you guys, but the thing is, I'm trying to give you guys the gifts and the abilities to do that for yourself because you're the ones that do it anyway. I would just be the facilitator. You know, you guys have to do the healing on yourselves. So why shouldn't I just be teaching you guys how to do it yourselves? You know? Yeah, you have to want it as a person, yeah. You know, and a lot of people are not, and I had to learn that because as a healer, you know, you may have something that you know that would work for their illness, but they only believe what the doctors say. The doctors become like a god, okay? And they're not going to believe anything that you have to say. They have to be open and receptive. And if you read the books, Molecules of Emotion by Candace Pert, okay, and Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton. Oh. So, you know, and they talk about how your belief system affects your health. Tell him I'm just the messenger. The universe is trying to get a point across to him, you know? Were you on here, Darlene, when Casey came in? She had a third eye awakening during her reading. You know? It's I'm just the facilitator. I'm just the messenger. Yeah. But I'm still freaking out over or with Tiffany when I'm trying to say Tiffany and Jason comes out. It's like, and then she messages me later and tell me, yeah, there's a Jason. I said, what the hell? I'm telling you, I am in awe of the universe all the time. And then when I my daughter had the dream on Monday they were going to lay her off, and then she got up and they called her and said she was going to be laid off. I said, she goes, that was freaky. I said, no, I am in awe of the universe, how it does that. You know? But I tell you all the time, the universe knows, God knows everything. He sees the whole picture. That's why I tell you, if you're going to ask for something, ask for this or something better, or ask questions. What else is possible? What else is available here? You know, what am I not willing to be? What am I not willing to see? You know, ask questions. But darling, you can go in and look up his chart. You know what day he was born. You probably have access to his birth certificate. Find out what I'm just curious what his signs are in his chart. Yeah. And I may shuffle the cards, but you know, there's a supernatural somebody in there putting the cards in the right spots, you know? And like with you, Darlene, you know, I could talk to him blue in my face, but until you're willing to put all that stuff in a suitcase and throw it in the violet flame, you know, all I could talk to him blue in the face, but until you take the actions, it's not going to do any good, you know? All I can do is give you the tools, and it's up to you whether you use it or not, you know? And you guys as a family, you know, can be supportive of each other. Yeah. Tiffany, at least you have opportunities. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I would just, yeah. Universe, I'm asking for a potential here. And I'm going to do a, what do they call them, a wine and wine and paint party at my daughter's house for her friends. Oh, I love you guys too. So I'll be gone. I'll go down there Saturday morning and come back probably Sunday afternoon. And just keep asking the universe what else is possible here. Yeah. Write a pros and cons list. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Let me know how your list comes out, Tiffany. Universe, I'm waiting for this potential you have in mind for me. What would it take for them to be ready sooner than later? What else is possible here? Yeah. I've been just kind of, yeah. I'm getting down to the basics on spring cleaning here. I got to get everything all cleaned up before the little gal comes down, so that she's going to stay here while we do the Colorado Springs Fair in a week and a half. Get a little nervous, guys. And I started a website. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have no idea how to do websites, and I don't know what to put on there. So we'll see what happens. That was funny for Casey to come in and say, "What the actual hell is going on?" It's like that full moon brought in a whole huge shift in energy. And then, like I said, don't forget, Sunday is the new moon. So now you want to write down everything that you would like to manifest in your life. Yeah. 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 I just kind of didn't do anything today. Much love, Priscilla. You have a good night, hun. That's one of the reasons that, and then for my niece to tell me that her son walked in and I was on the TV screen. I said, "What the hell? That is just absolutely crazy." But these are and this channel I put is not for little kids. But the thing is, these kids are like 14 and 15. And it's like if somebody's got to at least teach them the spiritual, the basics, the spiritual protection and the grounding. If they're going to be exploring all this stuff, they need to know how to do that. And they've got to have some integrity and no manipulation and control. There's got to be integrity. Because sometimes, that's why I ask you guys when I'm doing readings, does this make sense? Because it's not making any sense to me. Only you know what's going on in your life. So this is going to be interesting doing these readings at the fair. Oh my goodness. Good for you. I just ordered some little tarot cards that are like anime figures. Apparently they're coming out of China because it's taken 6 weeks for them to come. But it was like $6.99 and I thought they were cute. So something like that, maybe that she can play with. I would get her some match cards. Oh my gosh. I went to a psychic fair one time and they had all the cards laid out. There must have been 36 of them. And he says, "See how many of these cards you can match." Okay, I'm relaxed. I'm not thinking anything of it. I matched every one of those cards without any mistakes. Do you think I could do that again? No, because I was relaxed. Now I would put too much pressure on myself if I tried to do that. But I would get a match game for her, hun. I would have her start matching cards and learning to use her intuition that way. Girl, I don't think I could ever do that again because I was relaxed. I had no expectations. Once our expectations and our stress gets involved, then we block it. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, I probably could do it, but but like I said, I need to get past the expectations. That's huge. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, the grounding and the protection is huge, 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 huge. Expectations or limiting beliefs, exactly. And I was listening to what was I listening to today? I've been listening to just letting stuff play in the background, and they were talking about how, yeah, when you have expectations, we need to let go of the expectations because the expectations could limit what comes into us. That's why I keep trying to say this or something better in order to allow the universe to bring in something better. Because the universe sees the whole picture, we don't. Yes. And I was focusing today too on giving gratitude for for us being able to support ourselves, yes, for our highest good, that we have this channel where we can support each other through all these changes that are going on. It's yeah. Reedy, how's your shoulder, hon? How you feeling? Getting better and better every day in every way. So I was impressed because I drove all the way down to Denver, went down my oldest son's. Nobody wanted to let me go home. I hadn't seen him for 15 months. And then went down my grandson's and drove home. My oldest daughter was freaked out. No, 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 come and sleep at the house for a while. No, but yeah. Good, good. Is it feeling better now that the stitches are out, hon? So I was impressed. I drove down there, drove back with no problems, and stayed awake most of the day. So that's huge, huge improvement. Huge improvement for me. Yeah, because those stitches start pulling, don't they, hon? Yeah. So don't forget to ask your own personal healing team of angels to also come in and work on it too, hon. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing better, hon. Yeah, because those stitches start pulling. Yeah. So I have to give gratitude for me getting better every day, more and more every day in every way. Are they going to do physical therapy too, hon? All the physical therapy places, except in the hospitals, are all shut down here. Everything's shut down. Yes. Good, 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 good. I'm so happy you're improving. So happy. So one of my friends that I have done readings for a couple years now. Her name is Sherry. She was trying to do some readings on Lightworker live feeds the other day, and she wasn't getting any people coming in, making comments that were just coming in and out. So I told her to go on my Facebook, and she did some readings on there. She's having little troubles with confidence. So, yeah. So she went in and did some readings, and they all gave me feedback. Oh, yeah, she was right on. She's just a little hesitant. So I put her on the other site that I'm co-owner on too. I don't think she's done any readings on there yet, but I told her you just need to build up a little confidence. She goes, "Can you tell I'm not confident?" I said, "But you're accurate. Don't second guess yourself." So when she gets a little more confident, then I will probably have her do a Saturday night with me. But with all the kids out on spring break last week, poor Austin was so frustrated last Saturday. He was so frustrated. I felt bad for him. Yes, when you get a little more confident, you can come on and do readings with me too, hon. Good night, Darlene. You have a good night, and keep throwing your baggage into the violet flame, hon. Yeah. And Tiffany, when you get a little more confident, you can do them on Raise Your Vibe too. Okay. Are you leaving too, Riddy? How's your lockdown over there, Riddy? You take care of yourself, darling. I guess everybody's ready to say good night. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to get a little chart that's going to show me how to make all those little icons. I don't know how to do that. I know, hon. But I think everybody's ready for bed now. I was trying to get on earlier, but I had ordered a table for my porch because I've never had a table. They dumped it out here and didn't tell me they delivered it. My neighbor says, "You got a package on the porch." Well, it's a great big huge package, and it was so heavy we had to drag it through the house. Yeah. So I didn't get on earlier like I wanted. Okay, so everybody's tired. So I guess we will close it up for tonight. And Tiffany, I finally saw a picture of your son. He's cute. He looks a lot like you. It was FedEx. It was FedEx. They just threw it on the ground with one corner of it was on the stairs, and they left because it was heavy. Yeah. Is his dad tall, hon? well, at least I got it. I just decided that I was going to splurge for something for myself for out of the stimulus, and I got it today, the stimulus today. So, okay, Ashley, the free readings are done for the night, and in fact, we're just getting ready to close down, hun, for the night. I will be back on Sunday night to do readings if you want to subscribe, hun. That way you get notified. I should be here Sunday night and next Wednesday again. Friday nights we do spiritual talk. No readings, but we do spiritual talk if you have any spiritual questions on how things work and stuff, okay? You have an awesome night, hun, and thank you for coming by. Okay, Tiffany, everybody that's here, I guess we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you for everybody for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. I love all of you guys. You're all awesome. All of you. Okay. So everybody, yeah, you can message me. Okay. Everybody have a good night and namaste.